Attractions like science centers, museums, and family entertainment centers offer a great combination of affordability and fun. These destinations actually have something in common because they are there for all kind of budget, time, and size of family. And it's not only about entertainment, it's also about creating memories, a little bit of entertainment, and in the end, having fun with each other.
And they are racing with electric cars, they are playing the games, laser battle, all of that. And this summer they're bringing in new budget-friendly packages and offering family fun in a cool environment. We all know this weekend will be hot, and that is where it's a great alternative. Adready actually is working on 2 new locations this summer in Kansas City and in Oklahoma, and that speaks for the high demand in these businesses. Just a few miles away, Dieselland, you might know it, they attract actually 300,000 more guests in summertime than in other periods. And with special pricing and discounts, they also have something in store for this summer season to have, arcades, mini golf, interactive games. And if you have not been there, they have a fantastic car collection. So really a mix of experiences which you can see, which you can explore, and at the same time be interactive without overspending. Then there's the Franklin Institute in Philadelphia, another one of our members, which has an attendance increase this summer by 20%. Every year they see in summertime more and more people are coming. One of their highlights is their Body Worlds exhibit, where science is combined with storytelling. If you've seen it, it's very, very impressive. And they, in addition, have evening discounts and member perks for those people to keep it affordable throughout the summer season. And they are working on a new eco exhibit, which is talking about the Earth systems that will open in 2026. A little bit further east, there's the Florida Aquarium in Tampa. They are expecting nearly 500,000, 450,000 guests this summer. And the ticket prices are just at $30. Once again, it shows that there are attractions for every budget. And they have a brand new exhibit and with sea lions, dolphins, and penguins. So there's really something to see this summer and having a big splash over there in Tampa. But those are just very few examples of our members delivering high quality fun this summer. Again, those things which make a summer experience unforgettable for families. But we are also seeing, that is something very important, those being smart solutions to beat the heat. I just talked about it this summer. This weekend will be a record-breaking heat. And this is where indoor attractions have become a popular alternative for all those experiences to really provide family fun in a climate-controlled environment. There are, for example, children's museums like Laser Children's Museum in Tampa, immersive aquariums, themed indoor entertainment spaces, attractions like Ripley's Believe It or Not aquariums, something which is really for every taste without the high ticket prices which we sometimes see. Even more exciting is actual innovation happening in the industry. We see more and more digital environments. We see virtual reality. We see augmented reality. They are happening right now. And that is something which keeps those exhibits, those experiences more interactive and really having fun for everybody. Something which is also very important is that they become more dynamic, so more personalized. And you see that as many attractions where you really can personalize your experience, where you can compare to other guests what you're doing everywhere. And the most important, once again, is our members are committed to keep the costs down, that it's affordable for everyone in those times where, there is some economic uncertainty happening about where we're heading. And while these venues are actually mostly great for kids, they're also very important in one more aspect. And it is about bringing people together. When you walk here through Dieselland, when you walk through Adready's, when you see those attractions, it's about multi-generational fun. It's kids with their parents, with their grandparents, all doing experiences together, discovering new worlds and really having fun with each other. And that is something which is more rare today in such a fast-paced environment as we live in. Because people actually in this time, and I mentioned that, they're looking for more local getaways and instead of maybe traveling somewhere else. They want destinations that offer comfort, connection, and cost saving. This is why local attractions like family entertainment centers, like aquariums, like mini golfs, like science centers are actually thriving so much. What we have seen in previous economic crises, when you look back, for example, like the 2008 or 2009, people maybe didn't want to spend less, but they went to regional attractions because they still want to have fun. They kept sometimes the bucks together in really trying to say, well, I want to see how that plays out, but they still want to have those fun experiences. And then they see those local attractions with the offers and experiences they can deliver. So that is something which we have seen in the past. I wouldn't say that we're economic crisis right now, but I think there is some uncertainty, and that is something which is likely to happen again this year. You go to such an attraction here, maybe shorter than for a full fee park, and that is where there's also obviously a change in ticket prices. We see that there's a market for everything, because when you go next door to Epic Universe, when you go to Disney World, you're obviously into a full day or multi-day experience where you are also willing to spend more money at that moment, because it is a more unique opportunity which you might do once or twice a year. At the same time, we can go more often, more locally to those kind of attractions to have the same fun level, but on a different budget and on a different scale. So when you spend a full day, that obviously also brings in more expenses at that moment, because you want to eat more, you want to play more games, and that is where sometimes there's a gap. Something which I would actually like to say as well, it is that we did for the first time a North America economic impact study this spring, and that caters to the overall industry of our attractions industry in North America, and that encompasses all attractions. So the US, we have 90,000 attractions, and approximately 15,500 of them are entertainment centers, museums, and science centers. And that speaks just for the pure volume of that. And while we talk about the North American attendance of 880 million visitors, we see 522 million attendees or visitors coming to those museums and science centers. And just those pure numbers speak clear language. While our industry in North America generates approximately 1 million jobs, just science centers, museums, and entertainment centers create 500,000 of jobs. And that speaks for the role of our industry across the country. To sum it up, attractions are more affordable than ever. They're more accessible, they're more innovative, and there's something for everyone. If you're visiting a museum after work, if you go and play mini golf in the evening, if you go race electric cars to Andretti's, there's something for everybody, and it proves that big fun doesn't always have a big price tag. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for spreading the word about all what we do. Thank you for all those great attractions. And we wish everybody a wonderful summer fun in really getting out and enjoying the great experiences. May they be big, or may they be local and affordable. Thank you very much for being here today.